Hey guys, Jazz back with another video. In this video, I think I have like a 31 card PSA submission going out. This is probably my last bulk order because a lot of it is football, and I'm going to start picking up a lot of football. And this one is going to cut it close to getting back before the season. I'm hoping these come back before the season starts. Again, the season starts in September. Hoping that I get these back in August. I mean, that's a pretty quick turnaround. That'll be 7 months, which right now they're running around 7 to 8 months. So I'm hoping I'm on the 7-month range. Would love that. Just to save $10 per card. And again, I think going forward, I'm going to be picking up a lot of football again because now some other big sets like Optic and Select are going to come out, and hopefully it's going to draw some attention away from Prism. That'll get me to be able to pick up some Prism cards for a lot cheaper. I think they'll go down once there's more cards on the market that people are chasing. They'll start, not chasing Prism as hard. I mean, they'll still be chasing Prism hard, but they'll get distracted. They want to get some of the Select cards, some of the Optic cards, and then, it frees up some of that money that they're going to be using on that. So now they're not going to be, all over Prism as much. Maybe even pick up some Mosaic colors. I don't know about bases just because the surface issues Mosaics has. So there's pretty much only like one base card in here. I was debating whether to send it the $25 option, but I'm just going to send it bulk, fuck it, and just roll with the punches. Probably not the smart thing to do, just be on the safe side. But anyway, who knows? Maybe by the end of this video, I change my mind. I actually won't send it bulk. But right now, this is going to go bulk. This is Darius Garland. These sell for around, I think around $30. The last one, $30-something. I got this, I think, around $10 with another card. Because again, this guy, the person who sold this on eBay, mislabeled his listing. There was another card on there that was mislabeled as well. I forget what it was, but I got that one for real cheap as well. Got that one for like way underpriced. I believe this one was with a Daniel Jones numbered out of 6 that I got for $3. It was a Chronicles card, but still numbered to 6 for, I think, $3 some change, because the guy didn't even put it was numbered. He just put a chrome. He didn't even put silver. No, he put chrome. Something I forgot what Chronicles product was, but he just put chrome on it, and it was actually number 6 out of 6. But I can tell that it was number 6 out of 6 by what the parallel was. I looked it up from some other guys, and I was able to see it. Jarrett Stidham sold for like $80 for that same card. So Jarrett Stidham. Josh Jacobs, this one's Select, number 299. You're gonna see this is the only basketball card, my Darius Garland, and the rest of these are football. Again, I think a lot of these guys are super underpriced this year's, especially when you compare it to how the guys are selling for this year. And you're getting these cards for $3, $4, $5, under $10 for a lot of these cards. Like this one's probably like, I think I paid like $6 for this card. Again, the running backs from this year's class, these are apparel like this when this Select comes out, they'll probably be selling for way more, like $40, $50, $60. Again, Josh Jacobs to 99. Suspected a 9, a little bit off center, top to bottom. That's pretty much it. The card is clean other than that. We got Josh Jacobs field level silver, clean. We got I love these snapshots. This is Saquon Barkley snapshot. I love the pictures in these snapshots. Got a couple Danny Jones PSA 10s of these too that I'm sitting on. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I think I paid like $1.50 for this card, and again, I got it in a lot. I think I got this one, and a couple other cards in a lot, and I paid like $1.50 for this card. Number to 50. Guy had a decent year. I think he had like 700 yards, like 8 touchdowns or something like that for the Packers. And again, most of these cards I'm planning to sell on the hype for next season. We got Cortland Sutton. He was hurt all this year. This is, again, I paid like $2 for this card. The parallel matches the uniform. This is Prism. It's a die cut, and it's actually a really clean die cut. It actually got a good chance to get a 10, $249. But again, they're a little bit stingy. But again, all the corners are nice on this card. I mean, this should get a 10. Really nice, clean looking card. And again, a couple dollars. This guy comes back. I think he was a Pro Bowler the year before. Not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure he was close to being a Pro Bowler. I know he had over 1,000 yards, if I'm not mistaken. Mecole Hardman Jr. This one's numbered to 35. Again, Chiefs won the Super Bowl. This is most of these cards I'm planning on selling the hype to next year. I think I paid like $10, $12 for this card. We got rookie review Galactic. This is a case hit. I like the reviews more than the base cards because the base cards are horizontal. I don't like the cards. I like these more vertical, regular. They look like regular cards. Again, the Galactic case hits review. I think I paid like $7 for this card. And again, I just recently picked up a graded lot of his too, a bunch of graded cards. I'm gonna do a separate video like that of all the football cards I'm holding on to basically for next year, and the cards I'm picking up and holding for next year. And then I'll do another video, because what I also do is whenever I buy a bunch of cards, and whatever cards don't make the cut that gets sent graded, I usually send a comp C. But now with Star Stocks coming out, I'm going to send some to Star Stocks, send some to Comp C, and I'm going to do a video just basically saying why I sent certain cards to Comp C and why I would have sent certain cards to Star Stock. So expect that video out too. Galactic right there for cheap. We got Optic. I think this is to 199. Decent. The centering ain't the best. It's centered well enough to get a 10 though. I think the card was clean for the rest of it. Marquise Brown, number to 75, I believe. Yeah. In basketball, the blues I think are 25. The disco blues though. Then we got AJ Brown, field level, clean. These are picked up. His prices are starting to pick up already. Got a silver. I think I paid like 30 bucks, around 25, 30 bucks for this card. Silver, pretty clean copy. Debo Brown, his stuff is really underpriced. I think AJ Brown stuff started to pick up. But again, I'm comparing because a lot of these wide receivers are undervalued from last year's class. Again, this year's class, they're going for, excuse me, a pretty penny. And then also DK Metcalf's prices are pretty expensive. I mean, these guys are like 1/10 of what DK goes for. So I think there's a lot of room to grow. That's what I like to buy. I like to buy guys who have a lot of potential room to grow. So their prices leading up to next year, if wide receivers and running backs start getting a little bit more respect in the hobby, their price should look really good with the inflation of the season hype. Again, that's a silver concourse. This is a concourse number to 199. We got two of those. 199 concourse. These are really clean. Then we get into some prism. It's a prism blue wave. 199. Clean copy. Really sharp card. Oh, gotta make it a mess over here in this pile. Then we have the red wave, ruby red wave. This is 149. Again, matches the uniform. Should draw a pretty penny. Again, I'm paying like 20 something, $30 for these cards. Same thing with this one, 20 something, $30. It's a silver. Then we got the XRC. I think it was like 30 something for this one as well. Clean copy. We got another one, Optic. This is the auto. I think I paid like 60 for this one though. This one's numbered to 35. I'm expecting a 9 out of this, but I think on card, number to 35 Optic, I think this would do well. Most of the scratches you see right there on the cover, but it is like a scratch or two on the card, and the centering is pretty decent. Well enough to get a 10, but I think there are some surface issues that's going to bump it down. And we got a Drew Lock. This is the only base card in the lot, and this is the Drew Lock is what scared me. And some of the wide receivers, obviously, if they don't pick up, that's why I don't want to send this one, you know, the $25 way, because Marquise Brown, maybe he doesn't pick up. And then we also got Drew Lock, who, with the new GM in town, it's a little scary to send him. I got some good stuff, but again, I'm just gonna run the risk and send him 25. That's a base prism. We got the fast, no, it's not fast break, it's just disco and football. We got the red ice. Got another red ice. I got these two red ice for 30 bucks, I believe. Both of these, a lot for two. Got the silver field level. Again, a ton of football. Just preparing. Basically, all these cards are gonna come back around the start of the football season. If you guys know, from mid-August to mid-September, the football market was on fire. Like, some of these cards were selling for a crazy amount. Like these parallels selling like $500-600 for Daniel Jones. Obviously, they're way down now to like 100 something. But again, they're not. I don't plan on them getting back to that $500-600 range. But I do plan on them getting hyped up, and especially if the Giants. That's what I'm big on Daniel Jones. I got a lot of his greatest stuff, and I still have a lot sitting at PSA, and I'm still sending and picking up his stuff. Out of all the quarterbacks from this year's class, I'm probably picking him up the most. I think he's the most undervalued. I think the Giants will probably draft him a weapon. Maybe even get a weapon in free agency. They'll get a lot of buzz around his name. His prices will get a buzz from that, and then also the preseason buzz. The season hype buzz. So yeah, this one's numbered to 25. Airborne, chrome card, decent looking. We got the disco. We got two silver premier levels from Select. We got a silver field level from Select, and we got like 5 of these. 4 or 5 already sitting at PSA of these. And then we got a gold mythical. This one's numbered out of 10 to 10. eBay 1 of 1, you know. Recent one, I think the number to 25 actually sold for more than I paid for this one. So again, got a really good deal on this one. One of that auction sniped it. Actually, I paid like 45, 50 bucks for this card. And I sold a PSA 9 of the regular base one for like, I think $40-something. So again, this is a gold. So if it comes back a PSA 9, even a PSA 9 should draw a pretty penny, especially for the start of the season and the hype. Gold mythical insert. So yeah, that's what I'm selling, a lot of football. That's what I'm sending now because again, I'm preparing for football season. And I'm really going to look forward to picking up this year's class. I'm still picking up probably some Daniel Jones, some wide receivers, running backs and stuff like that. The quarterbacks, probably Daniel Jones, the only one I'm going heavy on. Definitely going heavy on running backs and wide receivers I like going into next year from last year's class. From this year's class, I'm going to probably try to target some of the quarterbacks. I'm hoping some of them come down a little bit because, again, last year, the prices that they're going for this year are like probably like 3 or 4 times what Prism prices were last year when I was picking them up. I mean, I was picking up Kyler Murray for $10. I mean, Herbert's like 100 and something already. And of course, that's the market now. So that's what we got to play with the thing. So like I said, I'm going to try to look for some clean copies. I'm just going to wait for Optic and Select to come down. Hopefully those prices on the Prisms cool down a little bit and I can go heavy on some of those quarterbacks, get some of their nicer cards. That's what I'm going to be targeting the next couple of weeks, probably picking up some slab cards of some of those football players as well. I should be getting a PSA submission back fairly soon within the next month. I should be getting 2 PSA submission, a 51 Carter and a 138 Carter, which I should have some monsters in there. I got some nice Darius Garlands, a couple number to 10s, 25s, some Prism number to 50, 75, 175, 120. Like we got some monsters coming back from Darius Garland too. We got some courtside RJ Barrett, courtside Sekou Demboya. We got a lot of nice stuff coming back. Hopefully we got some good grades. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I should be doing a video soon with basically my stash of football PSA graded cards, or just graded cards. So there are some BGS slabs in there. And then the video comparing what cards to send to Star Stock compared to Comp C, because I really don't like selling on eBay raw. Only if I have a card in my possession and it goes up. Like I think AJ Brown this weekend, he had like in the first quarter had like 50 yards and a touchdown, and I had got a laser prism for like $10, and I saw one sold for 45, and I sold mine for 40 right there on eBay. So again, I quadrupled my money. So I didn't actually send it, but normally I would just send it to Comp C, sell it off that platform. I don't have to ship anything because I got over 1,000 cards in Comp C. Because again, I'm not going to the post office 1,000-something times for all those cards. I'd rather just, go to that site, sell them there. They take care of the shipping. There's no returns. It's a lot of the headache is released from you. So I like to sell on Comp C. And also Star Stock is a big player now for a specific, type of cards that I will get into in that video. Pretty much it. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Till next time, guys.